Hello and welcome back to In the Kitchen with Pen. Now today we're going to be doing a mishmash of ideas, and they all stem from the fact that it is barbecue season and often you buy too many rolls, be they hot dog rolls, burger buns, whatever. Today we're going to imagine that you've had a barbecue and you've got excess hot dog rolls. You've got no room in your freezer to freeze them, so what do? Well, you could blitz them all down, pop them into bags, pop them in the freezer because they'll take up less room, and you've got breadcrumbs. You could blitz them all down, dehydrate them so that they are completely dry, as in the previous video that I've actually put on, and you can keep them in a sealed container and you've got dried breadcrumbs. Or you can do one or all three of these ideas that I'm going to show you now. So first off, we need some no, we don't need burger buns, Pen. What are you talking about? We need some hot dog buns. So I've got some hot dog buns there, and then we'll need some tomato puree, a few herbs, a little bit of onion, some tomatoes, some pepperoni. Why am I still holding that? Some pepperoni and some mozzarella. So that's idea number one. You know what it is, don't you? Idea number two, you need some icing sugar, some water or milk, and some of these, hundreds and thousands. Idea number three, you'll need the icing sugar, water or milk, cream, dash of vanilla extract, and some jam, just so you can see. So come on down, we shall get started. And we're going to start by sieving some icing sugar into a bowl. We're sieving the icing sugar because we don't want any lumps or bumps in our finished icing. So let's get that all the way through. And then I'm going to use milk. You can use water. I use milk because I just think it gives it a little bit more, I don't know really. It's often thicker and it's just another little flavour in there. So that's our icing sugar whisked. And as you can see, I've still got my little bottle that I got up in Lincolnshire. I do exactly what I said I was going to do. I use it, I rinse it out, I wash it out, and then I fill it up again. And also, if like us, you're not a huge milk drinker, it actually helps preserve your milk because you haven't got that big 1 pint, 2 pint or 4 pint or even 6 pint bottle in the door of your fridge that's just going to go off. So we're just going to mix this now. That seemed possibly to some of you like quite a lot of icing sugar, but as you can see, it's not making a huge amount of icing. So I'm going to have to go in with some more icing sugar, which will in turn need more milk, and I'll come back when it's done. That's our icing, glacé icing, made. Now we move on to our, it doesn't matter there's a bit of icing sugar in there because it will just sweeten the cream slightly. We move on to our cream, and we need to pop our cream into a bowl and whisk it. This is so thick at the moment, this double cream. I'm not complaining, believe me, I'm not complaining. Right, double cream in. Rubbish. Right, just move the icing to one side. Add in our vanilla extract. It's about a teaspoon there. And then we need to whisk our double cream until it's nice and thick. Right, that's our double cream. Whip. Oh, shall I eat it? Oh, better not. Right, so next, let's get rid of everything here. Pop those in there, move that over there. We get our rolls. Give this another. I've left the milk out just in case I need to loosen this up at all. And then you get your hot dog roll, and what you're going to do is you are just going to dip it in the icing, making sure that it's all gets covered. Sorry about this. I just suddenly thought, oh, I need something to pop them on, and these are here. So that hot dog roll has been dunked into it didn't dunk very well, did it? So we'll smooth some on. And we shall just pop it onto the rack so that it can, oh look at it, all over your fingers, drip off. And we'll do it with another. Oh, that's better actually, just spoon it on. It's funny how sometimes your icing works better spooned, sometimes it works better by dunking. And now, well, I know what they look similar to, you know what they look similar to, but there is indeed one thing missing, and that's our sprinkles, our hundreds and thousands. And now my kitchen's too small. And now look, iced buns made with leftover hot dog rolls. So I'm going to have to clear up a little bit and we'll be back. Right, that's our double cream. Whip. Oh, shall I eat it? Oh, better not. Right, so next, let's get rid of everything here. Pop those in there, move that over there. We get our rolls. Give this another. I've left the milk out just in case I need to loosen this up at all. And then you get your hot dog roll, and what you're going to do is you are just going to dip it in the icing, making sure that it's all gets covered. Sorry about this. I just suddenly thought, oh, I need something to pop them on, and these are here. dog roll has been dunked into it didn't dunk very well, did it? So we'll smooth some on. And we shall just pop it onto the rack so that it can, oh look at it all over your fingers, drip off. And we'll do it with another. Oh, that's better actually, just spoon it on. It's funny how sometimes your icing works better spooned, sometimes it works better by dunking. And now, well, I know what they look similar to, you know what they look similar to, but there is indeed one thing missing, and that's our sprinkles, our hundreds and thousands. And now my kitchen's too small. And now look, iced buns made with leftover hot dog rolls. So I'm going to have to clear up a little bit and we'll be back. Dish 2, I need to put some of my cream into a piping bag. So there we go. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it, I promise you. Well, not on camera. Okay, so we've got some of our cream into a piping bag. I'm going to squeeze it down towards the bottom of the bag. And I'm going to cut the bottom of the bag. Now, there. Right, that will allow me to squeeze the cream. And then we need 2 more buns, but this time I need to open them. So we're going to halve them, but we're not. We're just going to cut them in half so that we can open. And then we also need to put some jam in these. So I'm going to attempt, this doesn't always work because of the thickness of the jam. This, do you know what? This jam from Lidl's is really, really good. I would say, and this is going to possibly shock a few of you, that it is on a par with Bon Maman. The biggest difference, obviously, is the price difference because, well, Bon Maman, beautiful jam, absolutely beautiful, but jolly expensive. Right, my jam's gone down. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to pipe some cream all the way to the ends, and not such a big hole for the jam because we don't want so much jam, and then we'll just pipe some jam like so. In fact, I am going to, and there's going to be a dual reason for this, take this all the way off so that I can put it on top. But I'll do the other one and then we'll come back and show you exactly what I mean. Now we'll get the tops and we'll put some of the icing on there. They are so messy, but it's so worth it. Wash my hands off. Get the other lid. It looks like I might have done just about enough icing. Now, if you didn't have any ice, hadn't made up the icing for these, you could have just, and it would have worked just as well, sprinkled over some icing sugar. But remember to have sieved it first. And there you have idea number 2 for your leftover hot dog buns: cream and jam iced buns. Put them on a tray because, as you can see, they're leaking everywhere. Third and final idea: cut your hot dog rolls in half. Add a little tomato puree or tomato sauce to the top and spread it out like so. Now, I've not put so much on these ones, and there's a reason, because I'm just going to add, and this is very runny, this sauce, so I need to be careful. Just add a splash of, see what I mean, barbecue sauce. Optional, but I like. So there we go. And then you're just going to make little hot dog bun pizzas. So you can put on what you like, but we're having a bit of onion. That's going on both. It's actually the only, well, onion and tomatoes are the only thing that are going on both. So some peppers. I wonder if you know whose is whose. A little bit, and in actual fact what I'll do, they're going to be cooked in the Ninja, so let's bring that out. Honestly, I'm a danger to myself sometimes, never mind anybody else. Right, and I'm going to sit them inside the Ninja before I finish them with mozzarella. Now, Steve's, I told you who's is who, I'm just going to go on with a little bit of mozzarella to start. Then there's some salami here, which I've just cut into, well, triangles really, haven't I? I can't stand salami. Alright, a little bit of ham. and this is just cheap ham that we buy just for a snacking ham. So of an evening, if Steve gets hungry, he'll just have a few slices of that. So no fat, or very little, and you know, it's just it fills a hole. Right, so I'm going to push down, add a few tomatoes, and I was looking for it in the actual hole then, wasn't I? What a plonker. And they can go in as well, and I'm going to try and do this really carefully, she says, without spilling all of, or indeed hardly any of the cheese. And can I tell you, it didn't work. I lost tomatoes, I lost cheese. Right, now mine don't have any cheese on, but they do now. And I'm just going to add the tomatoes. And I'm going to push down so that the cheese sticks to everything else. But I forgot my mixed herbs, just a few mixed herbs. You could put some chili flakes on if you wanted. But what I'm going to do, because I'm air frying them, I've got my sprayer here, and I'm just going to a little bit of avocado oil on the top to help stop the cheese flying about everywhere. And we're going to air fry them, and we'll do them, we'll go for 9 minutes at 185, and we'll press start. I'll clear up, we'll be back when they're cooked. I've had a sneaky peek, and I've turned the temperature down to 165, and I've turned the time down by 2 minutes, and we've got another 50 seconds or so to go, and I think they're probably done. Oh, they look fabulous. So let's get them out and show you. Switch it off. There it is. Keep moving things. There we go. Let's see, can you see? Just about. I'll put them there and show you. I didn't have cheese flying all around, so that's the meaty one. Can't really call it a mighty meaty, can I? Because it's not very mighty, but it is pretty meaty. And then the one that is just veggie. And I will show you the inside. We lost a piece of tomato, which, you know, happens. A piece of onion, which I think I lost getting it out. But the inside of the doesn't look too bad, does it? But let's take a look at these pizzas. And there is the vegetable one. I only put tomatoes on one slice. And here are the veggie ones. So this is our lunch. So we're going to go and hopefully, let's try and enjoy it. Let's get some of the cheese and some of the tomato and a bit of bread. You can see it's spread. That's really jolly nice. Right. quite a mouthful. But 1, 2, 3 ideas for your leftover hot dog rolls. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it's given you a couple of little ideas. And I'd just like to say thank you for watching. If you'd like us, give us a thumbs up. Any comments, write them down below. Happy to reply. And I'll see you all again very soon in the kitchen with Pen. Bye for now.